Check out how beautiful it is out here today. There is like not a cloud in the sky anywhere. It's amazing. Hard to believe that it's mid-September already. Green Day has a very good song entitled Wake Me Up When September Ends. That's been about my feeling for the last while, but it is almost done. It's about halfway done. And oh crap, that reminds me, I gotta call the dentist's office and rebook my appointment because there's no way I can attend it because I forgot to take the day off. And it's right after the end of my vacation that I'm currently on, so there's no real way for me to take it. I mean, I could, but then I'll get yelled at for looking at Teams while I'm on vacation. As if everybody else doesn't do that on their own. But yeah. In 2 days' time from the recording of this, and maybe I'll even upload it, I don't know. But 2 days' time, I will be south of the 49th parallel, or at least that's the hope. And the annual Peoria Midwest Superfest pilgrimage will be underway. I mean, technically it's already underway. I've started getting things ready and, packing things up and trying to tie up all of the worms that I've uncanned. But I was kind of hoping that I was going to be able to use this week because I had 2 weeks of vacation. I was hoping to be able to do that and use that opportunity to get a couple of things done, but it seems like that's not the case. And that's not what's going to happen because I just don't feel like doing anything. Again, I don't know what they're breaking over there. Anyway, I know someone's getting the driveway done, but geez. So, like I said, the song from Green Day is about a good feeling summary for the way that things are right now, the way that I feel right now. It's just, I want it done. I want it done. Not that, and someone's probably going to take it the wrong way, that I'm not excited for the trip. I'm not excited to see people I get to see once a year. I'm not excited for all this, because that's not the case. The thing that I'm not excited for is the travel aspect and the idea of having to stuff 3 people and their fines into a single vehicle that has got to travel halfway across the continent. That's what I'm not excited for. That's the bit I'm not excited for, and I'm still kind of nervous about that, but there's been some things that I've learned that kind of assuade it a little bit. I still don't think it's going to end well, but hey, I mean, I guess it could be worse. At the end of the day, I think most of what all of us have spoken for is minor. Beyond really 3 big things, one of which is mine. But beyond that, I don't think there's really much. I'm just a little nervous about the quantities of cathode ray tubes that are going to be coming back. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, would you look at that? Something's missing. Probably because someone tossed it. Yep, they sure did. Well, they owe me. They're going to pay for that. Yeah, they're going to pay for that. Again, I'll never understand. People just touch everybody else's stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I should rephrase that. People touch my stuff because it's mine. Yeah, that's the only reason why. Like, we'll never understand that. I will never understand that. Anyway, We're going to pretend we're going to ignore that. What was I going to say otherwise? So there's that. I was hoping to get video editing done this week. That's not going to happen. I was hoping to get some other projects done. That's not really going to happen. Normally there'd be 2 HAMFEST videos because there is a local one. It's about an hour away from here. The weekend after Peoria, on the 27th. And I will attend that. But I'm going to make it one big video because I don't really think that it's worth it to just make a separate video. I'm trying to make an observation as far as what they're busting over there. I have no idea. Looks like a bunch of gravel. Yeah, they're really going up that driveway then if they've got all new gravel and everything. That's kind of strange. 6 minutes. So, there's that. There's a couple of things that I want to address that came up in comments recently. The abbreviation CP came up, and I'm kind of surprised it hasn't before. Because, you know, I'm well aware of what that abbreviation means on the internet. But again, I don't expect much out of my viewing audience, but I do expect common sense, and I expect they'll understand that that is not what the abbreviation stands for as I'm using it. You know, the channel name actually shows up on the page, so you can see that. I mean, it's just, to me it seems obvious, but I guess maybe not so much. What the hell is going on? Yeah. What else? But yeah, I've got so many things. I have, like, laptops that I bought on eBay 3 years ago I still haven't done anything with. Should probably get on with that kind. Probably should work on that, but I don't know. I find myself increasingly in a situation where it's not so much that I don't care, it's that I don't want to. So, I don't know. I just don't know, man. I have mentioned in the past, I think, because one of these things is a Dell Latitude XPI. I have mentioned in the past that I had a P133 ST as a youngster, and it's certainly true because I very vividly remember that model number, but it's not totally true because the one that I had, because I didn't get the one, I didn't have well, I did have it, it's just that it wasn't the one that I was using on a primary basis. The one that I was using on a primary basis was an older machine. Still TFT display, but I could tell that it was different because the floppy drive looked different, and the other difference with it is that mine had a Cirrus Logic video chipset, and the P133 ST, I believe, has got a Neo Magic chipset in it. At first I thought it was just like a configure to order option, but apparently not. The older version, I have 2 of them now, because of course I do. I have a P90T and a P90D, and the difference is in the display. The D has got the STN display, whereas the T is TFT, obviously. The T doesn't work. I think I'm probably going to resell that. But the other one works just fine, and it is what I had, because it's got no audio hardware, and it has the floppy drive that looks like it should, and the Cirrus Logic video. So, but that's obviously video for another time. You'll see that video eventually. I haven't even recorded it yet, so that'll have to happen. There's things that I need to do, but right now I'm going to enjoy at least a little bit. There's a couple clouds over there, but I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day. just try and enjoy this beautiful day. And upload this. I might schedule some more video logs. I've still got quite the impressive backlog, including one more from the old cell phone. I have one more that I need to upload. So, now we'll get right on that. Maybe.